MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell has decided that all of the followers that he used to have, who are now questioning his legitimacy and his repeated promises that Donald Trump is going to somehow become president again, he says that these people are not in fact his followers. All of the angry people that are turning against him on social media are actually just an army of bots and trolls because, as he says, the true believers know that everything he has said would happen is in the process of possibly happening, maybe at some point in the future, possibly. Here's what Mike Lindell said. Those are bots and trolls. Any real person out there would know we are doing everything we can. So the reason this is happening right now, by the way, just to catch everybody up in case you're not following the whole Mike Lindell drama. Lindell, as we all know, had promised that after Thanksgiving, he was going to file his lawsuit directly with the Supreme Court that was going to result in a unanimous 9-0 ruling that Trump was in fact the rightful president of the United States. That lawsuit never got filed. And the reason it never got filed is because Mike Lindell does not actually have standing to file the lawsuit. See, he didn't explain that to all of his people at the time. So that's one thing they're pissed about. Second thing is because he doesn't have standing, he would have to get a state attorney general, which of course would have to be a Republican, to sign off on it and say, okay, I will file this lawsuit for you. Thank you for the evidence and everything. I'll take it from here. None of them are willing to do it. Not a single Republican attorney general is willing to sign on to his lawsuit. So now we're finally caught up. So last week, Lindell comes out after Verizon banned him from spam texting his people from Frank Speech. He said, hey, whoa, I've got a couple state attorneys general. They're actually looking at this and I can't say much about it because they're still deciding on whether or not they want to sign on to it. And so his followers took to his social media pages to say things like, quote, Mike, you keep making promises. I don't see Donald Trump. And so in response to all of these people turning on him and saying, dude, we've given you every opportunity. We've been following you for a year. You've held 2 cyber symposiums where you've given us nothing. Come on, where is it? And instead of him realizing that, yeah, dude, you've been stringing these people along for 12 months and you've given them nothing. Now he says, nope, bots and trolls. That's all it is. These people are bots. They're trolls. They're not the real followers because the real followers know this is totally happening. I hope it's worth it. Mike, I hope it's been worth it for you. I hope you're actually selling a lot of pillows as a result of this, even though we actually know you're not. Because this is getting absurd at this point. It is comical. It truly is. Everybody who had followed you, not everybody, I guess, but plenty of them are turning on you. But you're so neck deep into conspiracy theory land that you've had to craft a conspiracy theory about why these other people aren't believing your conspiracy theories anymore. You see how far down you've gone? And for what? What have you gotten out of it? A $1.3 billion defamation lawsuit filed against you? An amount of money that you don't have and that your company is not worth? Legal experts are saying you stand to actually lose your company if Dominion is successful in this lawsuit, and all signs are pointing to them being successful in it. You will have lost everything. For what? For nothing. You know these claims are bogus. You have to know these claims are bogus. You've had the audits. We just had another one come out of Texas that said, no voter fraud, sorry. You know this is fake, but you've gotten yourself so deep into this hole that you refuse to climb out of it. Your pride, your hubris is going to cost you everything you've ever had. And at this point, as much as it pains me to say this to another human being, you deserve every second of the horrible things legally that are coming to you, because you could have backed out, you could have reversed course, but you made the decision not to do that.